Hey guys, so I just made the most rookie of rookie mistakes in the stock market. This is the kind of thing you run into when you get emotionally involved. This is the kind of thing that beginners do over and over, and it gives them the belief that the stock market is hopeless and they're not going to make money in it. So here's what I did. Right now, the stock market is flying. Like, if you do a little homework, I feel like almost every if you've done your research, every trade's almost a guaranteed win. How big of a win is obviously a question, but so in this excitement, I put more on the line than I was comfortable with. And what happens when you do that? Well, you become emotionally kind of crazy. You start watching it too closely. You start wondering what's going to happen with your money, right? It's exactly what I did. So I'm going to do this the old school way and just video my screen here. So check out this stock. We want to buy in these lulls and sell high, right? And they happen every so often, but the trend of this stock is always up. This is a 3-month chart. If I go 6 months, it looks even better. So I bought right down here because I thought this was the low. And then, but like I said, I put more money than I was comfortable with. So when it started tanking again, I got scared. Now that's the worst thing that could ever happen in a stock trade, is that you get worried that you bought a bad trade and you start freaking out and you're watching it super close. So then I sold right in here somewhere, and I took a decent sized loss. I grabbed all my money and I put it in an investment that I've been watching for a long time and thought, okay, now it's secure again. Well, guess what? I wake up the next morning, this stock has jumped 11%. So the game I'm playing, this is how I'm doing this, because right now I want to catch all the profit, but I want to protect my downside, because eventually the stock market is it's going to turn down. It can't keep this up for, year after year for decades. I mean, potentially it could in theory, but it just historically doesn't, right? So what I've been doing is I'm buying, say, 50 shares of this. It's $118 a share right now. I bought it at like 107 or something, 108, I don't know. So what I do, I bought 50 shares, and as soon as it buys, I put a sell order in for a limit sell to sell 45 shares. And my limit would have been right in here, $111. So I would sell all but 5 shares. Now, I get most of the original investment out. I've got 5 shares remaining, but remember, I've already made over $100 profit in this. So now I can put a trailing stop that's well below its normal dip and still be profitable even if it tanks. So I'm just going to let the profits run. And if this continues up like it has been doing, I'll just make more and more money. But my trailing stop is far enough below, it's not going to sell, willy-nilly, just with some random emotional drop of the stock market. However, if it does decide to turn down and tank, my sell price is still in a profit zone. So I won't lose money. So this is how I protect my downside over the long run. And it's how I try and capture some of this ridiculous profit that's going on right now, because we have such a boom in the economy. So once again, just to reemphasize, I made a good trade, but I put too much on the line to feel comfortable with it. So then all of a sudden I start thinking it's a bad trade as soon as it starts turning down a little, right? I start watching my money disappear, and it's money that I can't afford to lose. And so then I make another bad trade. I sell it thinking I made a mistake. And then so I sell it for a loss, and then the next morning it does exactly what I thought it was going to do before I got crazy. And so not only did I miss the gains, but I took a loss. So if you look at it that way, I mean, I missed out on a lot of money, right? A big return. However, at the same time, so then what happens? This is a cycle that I've gone through over and over, and I finally mostly got out of it. As I'm explaining today, I made the mistake again. So you make a bad trade. You freak out, you sell it for a loss. The next morning it does exactly what you anticipated it doing when you bought the trade. So then Don't make another dumb mistake because you're emotionally charged again. Like, son of a, I lost out on all this money. I got to get back in. Like, no, I bought it in the low. I didn't hang on to sell into the high. So don't make the mistake of buying it when it's high and then selling it low again. Like, move on. I screwed up. I got my emotions got the best of me because I invested more than I was comfortable putting on the line. So then I screwed up again. Don't make it a third mistake. Don't screw up again. I've already got some other good investments. I've been planning on them before. I invested in them when I got out of this one. So just let it ride, right? Get your emotions out of it. Calm down. Like, just let it be. So I made a big mistake. Then I made a second mistake by selling when it was low. And, don't make a third mistake. Just move on. You win some, you lose some. Sometimes you lose money. In some of my previous videos, I've talked to you guys about losing literally tens of thousands of dollars in bad trades. And it hurts in the moment, but down the road, you kind of go, well, I learned a lesson, and I'm still earning lots of money on the stock market. So don't get crazy about one loss. Don't get crazy about it. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on and kind of show you guys what can happen when you put more on the line than you're comfortable with. When you get too obsessed about profits, and then of course you've got to ride. Sometimes you got to ride a little lull, especially like in a good company. Like, they all go up and down. Look at Amazon. It's been a crazy good company for years now. It has some big dips, but it always comes back because it dominates a market that is not going away. So, you just got to keep your emotions out of it. People that get too emotional about the stock market just lose time and time again. You got to get your strategy, stick to your guns, and stay within the plan. Like, I got out of my strategy by putting too much on the line, and then I got crazy and didn't ride the strategy to wait out the lull and hit it, when the profit earnings come out, make my sell of the majority shares. I would have been up a very large percentage. I could have put a trailer in there that was still profitable. I could have just let my profits run. Like, that's my plan, but I didn't stick to my guns. Anyway, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Like this video if you get a little bit of joy out of my pain. And we'll talk to you guys later.